Now we go towards Surah Al-A'raf. And it's talking mostly about Jannah, Jahannam. It starts off with our father Adam alayhi salam being kicked out of Jannah, and what has led him to be kicked out, and how our ancestor, our father, the humanity has started in Jannah and is going to go back to Jannah again. And in this couple of minutes that I have, I want to tackle an interesting conversation which takes place between the people of Jannah and Jahannam and a third party. And it's extremely interesting because, subhanAllah, it's really relevant to you and I, and we should really pay heed to this. The message that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sending us towards here. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala narrates this conversation between the people of Jannah and Jahannam. وَنَادَى أَصْحَابُ الْجَنَّةِ أَصْحَابَ النَّارِ أَنْ قَدْ وَجَدْنَا مَا وَعَدَنَا رَبُّنَا حَقًّا فَهَلْ وَجَدْتُمْ مَا وَعَدَ رَبُّكُمْ حَقًّا. The people of Jannah, they call towards the people of Hellfire, hey, we found out that Allah's promise is the truth. Did you find out if Allah's promise is the truth? Because now the people of Jannah, they are reaching to Jannah. They have listened to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they gave zakah, they stayed away from the haram. You know, if they sinned in this world, they tried to go back to the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, stay in the straight path, sirat al-mustaqim, and they deserved it. And they see that the promise that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave to them is the truth. So now the people of Jannah is asking the people of Nar, the people of Jahannam, did you find out if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's promise was the truth? And they have nothing to say but قَالُوا نَعَمْ, yes. That's all they can say, because they see that they did not follow Allah's promise. Whatever Allah told them, the commandments that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave them, they did not follow. So all they can say is نَعَمْ. فَأَذَّنَ مُؤَذِّنٌ بَيْنَهُمْ اللَّعْنَةُ اللَّهِ عَلَى الظَّالِمِينَ. A caller will call and tell them that they are cursed. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explains why they are cursed. الَّذِينَ يَصُدُّونَ عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَيَبْغُونَهَا عِوَجًا وَهُمْ بِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ كَافِرُونَ. Very scary. They are cursed because they are people who went away from the straight path. They turned themselves away even though they saw the truth. وَيَبْغُونَهَا عِوَجًا. They played with it. They bent the rules. They took other people away from the straight path as well, along them sides. Subhanallah. That's why they are cursed. Then, just earlier, I was saying there was a third party, right? وَبَيْنَهُمَا حِجَابٌ. So there is a barrier between the people of Jannah and the people of Jahannam. Astaghfirullah, I don't want to say this is the people of Jannah, people of Jahannam. You know what my point. I did this one time and one brother came up to me and said, why are you pointing towards us? We're other people of Jahannam? So you know my point. On the right side, on the ground, people of Jannah, and on the left side, people of Nar. And there's a barrier between them. And on the top of the barrier, it's an elevated place. There are the people of A'raf. So to give a point, so that you can make, so you guys can get the understanding, just imagine there's people of Jannah and people of Jahannam. These two, right, at the in the Day of Judgment. But there's a group where their deeds are going to be equal. The scale of good deeds and the scale of bad deeds are exactly equal. So they are put in this high ascended elevated place called Al-A'raf. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will decide about them, if they are going to be in the people of Jannah or people of Jahannam. وَبَيْنَهُمَا حِجَابٌ وَعَلَى الْأَعْرَافِ رِجَالٌ يَعْرِفُونَ كُلًّا بِسِيمَاهُمْ. And the people of A'raf, they can see on either side, and they will recognize on the side of the Jannah, on faces, let's say their friends, their families, their close relatives, they're going to recognize the face. وَنَادَوْا أَصْحَابَ الْجَنَّةِ أَنْ سَلَامٌ عَلَيْكُمْ. They're going to say, Assalamu alaikum. The people of A'raf are going to tell the people of Jannah, Assalamu alaikum. لَمْ يَدْخُلُوهَا وَهُمْ يَطْمَعُونَ. How we wish that we can enter the, with the people of Jannah. وَإِذَا صُرِفَتْ أَبْصَارُهُمْ تِلْقَاءَ أَصْحَابِ النَّارِ قَالُوا رَبَّنَا لَا تَجْعَلْنَا مَعَ الْقَوْمِ الظَّالِمِينَ. Then the people of A'raf, they're in the high elevated place, so they can see both sides. And as soon as they look on the left, so, oh Allah, do not put us over there. You see? And this is a side note, that salam, peace, is only for the people of the believers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The people of Araf didn't tell salamu alaikum to the people of Nar, because they're cursed. They already got the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the peace was only for the people of Jannah. And then وَنَادَى أَصْحَابُ الْأَعْرَافِ رِجَالًا يَعْرِفُونَهُم بِسِيمَاهُمْ قَالُوا مَا أَغْنَى عَنْكُمْ جَمْعُكُمْ وَمَا كُنْتُمْ تَسْتَكْبِرُونَ. Then the A'raf, the people of A'raf, they're going to recognize some face on the people of Jahannam. Their families, friends and relatives. They're going to recognize some face. And they will ask them, oh, so your wealth didn't really save you. Your status did not save you. All those talk that you spoke about highly about dunya and all that did not save you. And all those wealth that you gathered, قَالُوا مَا أَغْنَى عَنْكُمْ جَمْعُكُمْ وَمَا كُنْتُمْ تَسْتَكْبِرُونَ. All that ego and pride that you showed did not help you, huh? وَنَادَى أَصْحَابُ الْأَعْرَافِ رِجَالًا قَالُوا مَا أَغْنَى عَنْكُمْ جَمْعُكُمْ وَمَا كُنْتُمْ تَسْتَكْبِرُونَ أَهَؤُلَاءِ الَّذِينَ أَقْسَمْتُمْ لَا يَنَالُهُمُ اللَّهُ بِرَحْمَةٍ. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will decide whether the people of A'raf will go to Jannah or Jahannam. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says to the people of Nar, didn't you talk about these people of A'raf? You promised, you swore that they will not even receive Allah's rahmah. You saw a brother coming to the masjid with tattoos and all that. Oh, he's not going to get Allah's rahmah. You saw a person who you shaved and wearing, clothes where you think it doesn't look Islamic. Oh, he's not going to get Allah's rahmah. You are judging people, misjudging people, and that led you to the people join Jahannam, and you are claiming people's fate, either they're from Jannah or Jahannam. Who are you? Guess what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells them, the people of Nar, guess what? I'm going to put all of those people of A'raf in Jannah. أُدْخُلُوا الْجَنَّةَ لَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْكُمْ وَلَا أَنْتُمْ تَحْزَنُونَ. Subhanallah, subhanallah. This is the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then I will end with this. Then at the end, the people of Nar are going to see that they have no hope. They lost all the hope. They have not a single ounce of hope left, because the fate has already been decided. People of Jannah, people of Jahannam, the A'raf are all going to Jannah. وَنَادَى أَصْحَابُ النَّارِ أَصْحَابَ الْجَنَّةِ أَنْ أَفِيضُوا عَلَيْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ أَوْ مِمَّا رَزَقَهُمُ اللَّهُ. The people of Nar then calls out to the people of Jahannam, people of Jannah. The people of Jahannam calls out to the people of Jannah. And again, we don't know how the scene is. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. There's a wall in between, that's all we know. We don't know how they're conversing. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. But we know that whatever Allah is saying is the truth. He's saying that the people of Jannah is going to call to the people of Jannah. Please, give us some form of, basically, a fadal sail, in Arabic, if you speak Arabic, mean when the water splashes. Meaning that any small rizq, any small goods that you have left, since you have a lot of goods in Jannah, give us some so that we can benefit. قَالُوا إِنَّ اللَّهَ حَرَّمَهُمَا عَلَى الْكَافِرِينَ. And they said, sorry, Allah has already decided the fate. It's haram for you. That's you've achieved that. And you be the one with it by yourself. Don't come to us and tell us to give you some goods. Then this last message which I want to end with is extremely important. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us a message. الَّذِينَ اتَّخَذُوا دِينَهُمْ لَعِبًا وَلَهْوًا وَغَرَّتْهُمُ الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا. Those people of Jahannam are the ones that used to play with the religion. They used to go away from the straight path. They did not take the deen seriously. وَغَرَّتْهُمُ الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا. The worldly life affairs deceived them. Anybody can have aspiration, ya ikhwan. You can have, you aspire to be a good, the best in your profession, to aspire to be a good leader, so on and on and on and on. As long as it doesn't take you from the akhirah, from the focus of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're good. But as soon as it takes you from the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala giving an example, giving us a warning, then astaghfirullah, those types of people are going to be like the people of Nar. The worldly life deceived them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from the people of Jannah and save us from the people of Nar. أقول قولي هذا